Siempre fui un rapper.
Before, you would have 2 music videos with more than 600 million views on YouTube, along with another 3 that have over 2 million each. And he's not slowing down anytime soon. His music video for Home Run already has close to 40 million views in just under 2 months, and his album of the same name earned him a new Billboard Argentina Hot 100 record, with 5 songs making the list. I guess you could say he hit a homer with that album, huh? Before, Paulo Londra would appear on Ed Sheeran's latest album, killing his verse on Nothing on You. Before, Paulo Londra had more than 13 million subscribers on YouTube, more than 19 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and more than 6.4 million followers on Instagram at the time of this recording. Before earning respect from artists like J Balvin and Bad Bunny, Paulo Londra has exploded onto the scene. Within a year of his first music video, he became the most listened to artist on Spotify ever to come out of Argentina, all before dropping his debut album. I just recently got put onto Paulo, but I'm really glad I found him because he's an incredibly talented kid, and even when I can't understand the lyrics, I can feel the emotion through the music. Paulo went from freestyling in the streets to performing in front of millions of fans around the world. So how did he do it? Well, you clicked on the right video. What's going on, good people in the comment section? My name is Jeremy Hecht. I hope you're having one heck of a day, and today I'll be your host, taking you through the life and career of Paulo Londra prior to fame. We've covered other artists recently like Lil Nas X and Jesse Reyes, so be sure to check those out after you finish watching this one. Also, let us know who we should cover next, and be sure to share this video with the biggest Paulo fan that you know. Before we start though, I've got a trivia question for you that we will answer at the end of the video. What did Paulo feel would be the results of his first ever recorded song? All right, let's get into it.
Before they're famous.
Before they were
They
famous.
were famous about.
That was a pretty good video.
I like this guy.
Look, Freddie, you did a great job.
Michael is never wrong.
So damn, that was cool.
How did he know that? Whoa!
Hey bro, ¿vos bailas breakdance?
Paulo Londra was born on April 12, 1998 in Corrientes, Argentina, but moved to Cordoba when he was 13. Paulo is very close to his family, and they have always supported and motivated him to fulfill his dreams. His father, Paulino Londra, and his mother, Maria de Lourdes Farias, nicknamed Lucci, hopefully I'm saying this okay, are both very religious. His father is Catholic and his mother is evangelical Christian, which is maybe why Paulo has been so vocal in the past about his beliefs. He has stated on many occasions that he is grateful for all that God has given him. Paulo also has an older sister, May, and they are both very close with their grandmother. Paulo always liked basketball, but he actually has May to thank for getting him into hip hop. No, she isn't a fan of rap herself and she wasn't spitting bars, but she was the one who recommended that Paulo watch the classic Eminem movie, 8 Mile.
Where's he at? Yo, B, they're calling your name. You drew lickety split in the first round. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Am I the only one who can still rap every single word from all the rap battles? Let me know if you guys can spit all those bars. Come on, hit me in the comments. After that movie and seeing Eminem's story, Paulo fell in love with hip hop, stating in an interview, "I was amazed at how a white person was made to be respected in that culture. From the minute he had to prove himself, he had to face tough times. I wanted to be like him. I hold him in high regard." So Paulo began rapping himself, writing his own lyrics and freestyling over beats. Following in Eminem's footsteps, he wanted to compete in freestyle competitions in different areas around the city, but his mother didn't like the idea so much, so it took some convincing. Paulo told her, "If you want to come with me, come with me." She took me, she left me, and I told her, "See, it's just people competing." I stayed there and she started getting used to it. Once his mom was on board with the plan, he began chasing his dream fully. If there was a rap competition, he would be there. And he wasn't just going there for participation trophies either. The young Paulo would do really well in the competitions. The place that he rapped at most was the Plaza de la Intendencia in front of the Palacio de Justicia. Hopefully I pronounced those correctly. If not, feel free to roast me in the comments down below. Paulo said that in the beginning there were few teenagers who stepped onto the mic to freestyle, since most of the people who participated were in their 20s or older, but he was never afraid to step up because of how much he believed in his rapping abilities. When asked about when he started rapping, Londra said, "Nobody starts rapping great, and then you get hooked. You get in and you start talking about other things." At 14, he had his first battle in a tournament known as the Four Elements, or Los Cuatro Elementos. See, my Spanish is getting there. The battle was held in a clothing store called Area. He won his first battle, but would get destroyed in his second one. Although he says that the losses at the start of his rap battle career, they turned into lessons and helped him improve his skills. And after putting in constant work and practicing in all of his free time, Paulo quickly became one of the strongest spitters in the rap battle scene. Plus, it didn't hurt that the prize for winning each battle was money. So he stacked up some cash and kept building his skills in the scene. In 2017, Paulo faced off against another well-known Argentine named Dookie. Paulo stepped up and did his thing, earning the respect of the other local major artists and followers of the battle rap scene. Paulo competed in some of the biggest Spanish freestyle events like A Cara de Perro Zoo and El Quinto Escalon. I don't know if I'm getting better or worse at Spanish pronunciation, but you can let me know in the comments. Through these events, he began to gain national recognition. After these events, Paulo realized that he could make a real career for himself on the mic. Paulo started winning every battle he competed in and wanted to leave a lasting legacy in the battle game. All of his battles were getting millions of views online. And that day when he sat and watched 8 Mile really changed everything because he became what he was watching on that screen. But some of his other influences are the singer Fianru and the group Movimiento Original in terms of his lyrical processes. Did I get those ones right? His debut as a recording artist happened officially in 2017. Paulo won a contest where instead of money, the prize was free studio time to record a song. And the song is very trap inspired and has a lot of melody in his flows. He wasn't even planning on releasing the song at first, but one of his childhood friends, Alan Tejeda, told him that it would be huge and he had to drop it, and he wasn't wrong. He decided to shoot a video for the song, and he contacted some people, they made a music video, and it was released for the song Relax. And that video for it now has over 52 million views on YouTube. What started as just a song Paulo recorded for himself became the next big Argentine hit of the year. The song is about the gratitude he feels towards God and all the things that were happening for him at that time in his career. The song even got him sponsorship deals with several clothing brands. Paulo was actually very surprised when Relax became a hit, and in fact he would say, "I thought that for a rap theme to hit like that, you had to be American. I did not have any faith." And there you have the answer to the question from the beginning of the video. Paulo didn't even think the song was gonna be big. He didn't think it was gonna be a hit, but luckily, he was wrong. After all this, Paulo had to decide between continuing his studies in law at the National University of Cordoba or immerse himself in the music, and the choice was pretty obvious. Since then, he's become one of the biggest acts in the world. As you can tell, he chose music. And his numbers on every single video are insane. He does it all while remaining true to his faith and who he is as an individual. In an interview, he said, "I like it when they say I'm good, even without having to talk about drugs, or say that I make them dance without talking about certain issues. Because you have to know that there comes a time when the words we use have power and you have to know how to use it." Paulo has also said, "My goal, for example, is that my grandmother listens to trap and I see older people, my older relatives, who are enjoying music, so that pleases me a lot." It was Paulo's ability to portray his message without cursing that caught the attention of Colombian entrepreneur Christos Salazar, who was so impressed by London's work that he became his manager. He flew Paulo out to Medellin, where he would work on perfecting his sound with reggaeton producer Ovi on the drums. In February 2018, he would sign with their label, Big Ligas. Shortly afterwards, he landed a feature on Columbia Warner Act Piso 21's song, Te Amo, and another feature on a song with Becky G. Their song together hit #1 on the Argentina Hot 100 chart and made his Billboard debut on the Hot Latin Songs chart, reaching #30. The song led to Paulo signing a deal with Warner Music Latin in November of 2018, and from there, he continued to drop hits. He's uploaded several songs onto his official YouTube account that have put him on the trending page and has also given him a spot in the Argentine top 10. Many people consider him the prince of the trap, and he became the 3rd Argentine artist to be on the list of Billboard Social 50. He was also nominated at the MTV Europe Music Awards in 2018 in the category of Best Latin American South Artist. Every song he drops gets listened to by millions, if not hundreds of millions of people, and at 21, this guy is just getting started. And despite everything he's achieved with the fame, it hasn't gone to his head. It doesn't matter if he has millions of followers or if just one of his fans tattoos his name on them. He's just grateful that he has people listening to his words. And I hope he continues to keep that attitude because the listeners will keep pouring in. He was recently featured on Ed Sheeran's new album, which will give him a whole new look of American listeners. And his album Home Run is doing incredibly on the charts, millions of streams, but also, like I said at the beginning, gave him the record for Argentinian Billboard singles, having 5 at the same time on the charts. But as for the rest of the story, well, we'll have to wait and see because this is before they were famous. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Jeremy Hecht. If you like this video, give me a follow on Instagram, like this video, subscribe to us. We're almost at 3 million. Comment down below and I will try to have a conversation with you in the comments. What do you think of his music? Do you like it? Who else should we cover next? Dream good, live better. I hope you have one heck. I hope you have one heck of a day, and I'll see you in the next video.